This building's 100 years older than the country it's in, so do be careful.
We're sitting in chairs.
Yes. Very good. You may go in now.
Darkness is the absence of light, and stupidity in that instance was the absence of me. Catherine, I have students in my office. Students. Undergrads. I don't know. From the looks of it, they want to sell me a Brooks Brothers franchise. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm Cameron Winkelvoss. This is my brother, Tyler.
And you're here because... Either of you can answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were reading the letter.
I've read the letter.
We came up with an idea for a website called Harvard Connection. We've since changed the name to Connect You. Mark Zuckerberg stole that idea and...
I understand. And what do you want me to do about it?
Well, sir, in the Harvard Student Handbook, which is distributed to each freshman, under the heading, Standards of Conduct in the Harvard Community, it says, the college expects that all students will be honest and forthcoming in their dealings with all members of the community. All students are required to respect public and private ownership. Instances of that, misappropriation,
Anne?
Yes, sir.
Punch me in the face. Go ahead.
or unauthorized use will result in disciplinary action, including requirement to drop out of the college.
And you memorized that instead of doing what?
What we came here to ask you respectfully is that...
Sir, it's against university rules to steal from another student, plain and simple.
You've spoken to your housemaster?
Yes, sir. The housemaster made a recommendation to the ad board, but the ad board won't see us.
Have you tried dealing with the other student directly?
Mr. Zuckerberg hasn't been replying to any of our emails or phone calls for the last few weeks. He doesn't answer when we knock on his door at Kirkland, and the closest we've come to dealing with him face to face is when we saw him at the quad and I chased him through Harvard Square.
You chased him?
I saw him, and I know he saw me. I ran after him, but he disappeared.
I don't see this as a university issue.
Of course this is a university issue. There's a code of ethics and an honor code, and he violated them both.
You entered into a code of ethics with the university, not with each other.
I'm sorry, President Summers. What you just said makes no sense to me at all.
I'm devastated by that.
What my brother means is that if Mark Zuckerberg walked into our dorm room and stole our computer, that would be a university issue, right?
I don't know. This office doesn't handle petty larceny.
This isn't petty larceny. This idea is potentially worth millions of dollars.
Millions?
Yes.
You might be letting your imaginations run away with you.
Sir, I honestly don't think you're in any position to make that call.
I was U.S. Treasury Secretary. I'm in some position to make that call.
Letting our imaginations run away with us is exactly what we were told to do in your freshman address.
Well, I suggest that you let your imaginations run away with you on a new project.
You would?
Yes! Everyone at Harvard is inventing something. Harvard undergraduates believe that inventing a job is better than finding a job. So I'll suggest again that the two of you come up with a new project.
I'm sorry, sir, but that's not the point.
Please, arrive at the point.
You don't have to be an intellectual property expert to understand the difference between right and wrong.
And you're saying that I don't.
Of course I'm not saying that.
I'm saying that.
Really?
Sir.
And how did they get this appointment?
Colleagues of their father.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Winkelvoss and Mr. Winkelvoss. Since you're on the subject of right and wrong, this action, this meeting, it's not worthy of Harvard. It's not what Harvard saw in you. You don't get special treatment.
We've never asked for special treatment.
The courts are always at your disposal. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
You can go take the Harvard handbook and shove it up your...
Tie. Thank you very much, sir.
Whoops. Broke a 335-year-old doorknob.